And we're back with another exciting adventure in The Incredible Hokes. I am Chris.
I am Mark.
And today's topic, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. So we've been gone a while, been very busy, lots of work. You started a job.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of work, like client stuff. I was sick for like almost a week. Even though I had meetings I was made and I did my job, I would go to bed like at 5 and try not to be able to breathe or try to be able to breathe. So that was fine. But we're running off of a different setup here. Now we've got a webcam in the Mac. So we'll see if we like this. We'll try this for this host of shows and see if we like it.
Yeah.
Constantly always playing around with our tech here.
Yeah. It gets a workout.
So, do you have a topic for us? Or do you want to catch up everybody with anything? You want to tell them all the juicy details of your life? The most intimate secrets. I
read something the other day talking about this internet streaming wars.
Oh.
What's going on here? I saw where...
What's this crazy talk?
Yeah, what's this crazy talk?
Internet streaming wars.
Well, I know like CBS Access is built so like CBS can like have all their stuff exclusive there. Anything they produce, you come to that channel.
Okay.
And I think some of these Netflix shows and Amazon Prime exclusives, I mean, it's all kind of part of the deal. You know, I don't know how long they're going to be able to get away with that. But
well, first of all, let's define internet streaming war. Are we talking about the race for subscribers between like Amazon Prime versus Netflix versus Hulu? What are we talking about? What war are we talking
the way
about?
it was coming off, the way it was reading on the internet was like it's going to come down to eventually being an either or for people, and I don't know that that's true. If the economy continues to improve, people are going to have that extra disposable money, and they don't mind having both Netflix and another
I got so many
streaming service. Yeah. So I don't know that there's going to be a streaming war, but there seems to be a fear of that on the internet.
Okay, so we have DirecTV and I've got like the DirecTV with all the channels. So and they gave me some sort of deal where if I had HBO, Showtime, everything, I suppose I should have everything but porn, basically. Okay, I don't have the sports packages other than NFL. I have the NFL sports package, but I don't have the baseball, hockey, whatever.
Right.
So I've got all the premium movie channels, and when you have that, you also have the online version. So since we have HBO, we have HBO Go.
Yeah.
We have Showtime. We have Showtime Anytime, I think is what it's called. So on and so forth.
Yeah.
Online. We also have Amazon Prime because, I mean, we have Amazon Prime is included with the other part of your Amazon. We have the 2-day shipping for free.
Right.
And so you get a whole bunch of stuff with your Amazon Prime. So
yeah.
Amazon Prime. And we have Hulu, which I've got like at the cheapest one. They had some sort of deal that I got at the beginning, and like they've always said, well, we'll keep you going at that rate. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it's like they got the cheapest Hulu. It's like $5 or something.
Yeah.
And then I've got the expensive Netflix that's got the 4K, and like you have more TVs. So I probably pay the most per month, if you don't count DirecTV, for Netflix. I think I paid $14 a month for it. If you take DirecTV aside,
that's not bad for all what you're getting.
If you take DirecTV and put it aside, Netflix we'll just say is $15. We'll just say Hulu is $6. That's $21. Amazon is like $100 a year, but I think if you buy it monthly, it's $10. So we'll just say $31. So in theory, I'm paying $31 for those streaming things, not counting the DirecTV and stuff. But I don't feel that's a burden on my household budget. But I mean, I know I'm blessed and I work really hard and I make a certain amount. I'm not trying to be a jackass. I mean, if you're doing all you can, you work at Dollar General, $31 is more.
Right.
I've been there, done that.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, thank God You know,
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
I
you.
got enough money that $31 is not too big a deal. But I say all that to say, to me, it's not a big deal. But I don't watch them all every day.
Mm-hmm.
I should go days without watching any of them,
Right.
frankly. So if I had to cut one, I don't know. Are people having to make that decision?
Well,
Is that a thing?
it seems like it's almost like it's like a preemptive fear that's out there,
Just good.
and you're like, well, guys,
Do you do any of them?
No, I don't. No.
Now, you don't even really do. You're not big on any of the streaming type online stuff of anything. You don't have a Facebook.
No.
You use YouTube as a user. Just
Right.
watch stuff.
Right.
So, do you want to stream?
Do I want to shrink?
You're a man. Money's not an issue. You magically, ding, you're a billionaire. Do you want to stream? Money's taking money out of the equation.
Well, not really, because I just don't watch a whole lot of TV. So when I do want to watch something, it's usually a movie. So yeah, I mean, if I'm watching something, I'm reading a lot of stuff on the internet, like Wikipedia or certain websites, the news, and then when I do watch something, it's like YouTube Shorts and things like that.
So do you Redbox?
And now,
So how do you get new movies? Other than pirating. You can't count pirating. Pirating doesn't exist in the television.
well,
You go to the movies.
I borrow a lot.
Borrow?
Yeah, I borrow quite a bit.
Where the hell you borrow movies from? This is crazy.
I've got friends who are like, hey, they're usually volunteering. Have you seen this yet? And I'm like, oh, I haven't. I guess I'll see that.
See, I never buy Blu-rays. Do you buy Blu-rays still?
Oh yeah,
I never buy Blu-rays.
that's another way I still buy a physical product.
In the last year,
stupid, I guess.
In the last year, the only Blu-rays I have bought are the Star Wars. I bought Rogue Squadron, or what's it called?
Rogue One.
I bought Rogue One. I bought Blade Runner 2049 because it was so awesome. I didn't want to stream it. I wanted it in the crispest, most awesome picture I could have. And I bought Last Jedi. And the only reason I buy the Star Wars because I buy the Star Wars. Because
Right.
look at my fucking room. That's why I buy the Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm a Star Wars collector, so of course I buy it.
Yeah.
So the only one, not counting Star Wars, the only one I bought is because I wanted to watch it in a really good quality. I didn't want to stream it. I didn't want it to buffer. I didn't want any of the
Right.
warshiness. I wanted I wanted the movie to be on point and watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's laughing at.
Well, the last two movies I bought, it's such a downer because I bought them purely because it's part of a set. And it's not because the movies were good. In my opinion. I had to buy Last Jedi, which I really resent. I really think Ryan Johnson should have formally came to my house and go, "I'm so sorry what I did to Luke Skywalker. Here's the $25. I am really sorry," and then just walk away.
Right.
That would have made me feel so much better. And then Warner Brothers personally come over and say, "Look, here's Justice League."
You bought Justice League?
Well, I had to because I already had a trilogy going, so I felt like I had to finish
I'm
it.
shocked you bought Justice League.
Well, Man of Steel I thought was great, as you know.
Yeah, you're a fan of that movie.
The extended edition of Batman vs. Superman is actually good.
If you fast forward to an hour and a half into the movie,
it's like that extra 25 minutes or whatever it was really does fill out the story. It's still too long. It's not a perfect movie, but it's so much better than the theatrical release. And then that said,
what little side note? We took Judo to watch that at the movies because he was all hyped up to see Batman vs Superman.
Yeah,
he literally fell asleep until the action started, I kind of was like, "That's you go. That's exactly right. That's what you do." But go ahead.
Well, anyway, so I got that on extended edition, and then of course Justice League because it kind of follows that storyline with Superman. So I can at least say I've got that trilogy following the Henry Cavill's Superman.
Did I say his name?
Yeah.
I've never heard. I don't know his name, so I never.
Yeah.
It's spelled weird.
He's British, but he's playing an American.
Well, it's like
guy,
Caviezel
so.
that played Jesus. I'm not. I mean, I don't really know how you say it.
Yeah, Jim Caviezel. Yeah.
I suppose you just see it written and you go, mm-hmm, and that's it. So okay, but back to we got off topic here. We got to wrap this up. We got way the hell off topic here. I don't think there's going to be a internet streaming war because they all offer their own individual content. I think Netflix has really, and Amazon Prime have set themselves apart because they're bringing in some top-notch players to put out stuff. Netflix, I think, has the guy. They gave that one guy like a $300 million deal to produce content. The guy, I can't think of his name. You know what I'm talking about. The Scorsese is doing The Irishman.
Mm-hmm.
That I think is for Netflix or Amazon. Can't remember. Anyway, so there's just some top tier stuff coming.
Right.
Amazon projects have been, Moonlight? What was? No, the one that Casey Affleck won the Best Actor for was the Amazon deal. So they're making some critically acclaimed top
Yeah. So, Man by the Sea or something like that.
Something I don't know. It was within my speed. I watched part of it and didn't finish it. My point is, it's good quality. It's not made for DVD crap. There is some the old made for VHS, made for DVD type stuff on there. It's definitely there, but there's some top tier stuff. I don't know. I don't think there'll be a either or. I think they'll all thrive.
I think what will happen is I think what people are wanting is Sling TV is trying to get there, and you hear that there's a few services like in Indiana and Illinois, I think, where people can literally put together the channels that they'll watch, and they pay just for those channels that they'll watch. So, in other words, you pay a fee for for 20 channels, it's $30, and then you pick those 20 channels. And I heard about those kind of plans like that catching on up north. That really is, I think, if there is a future and people want to get that specific, I could see that becoming a thing. And whether that influences or hurts streaming, I don't know. I think bottom line is millennials love playing on their phone and they like watching things on their phone. Streaming's going nowhere. So it's here to stay. So
cable is the one dying.
I
do media for a living, so I know I'm the rare person that's going to have all this stuff. But if I was in this industry and I was just a single guy working at an hourly job, I'd probably have the three. I'd probably have Amazon, Netflix, and Hulu, and I'd be happy.
Yeah.
And that would be it.
Well, between those, I mean, that's quite a bit of stuff to watch.
Honestly, there's too much content. We've had this conversation on the show before.
You'll have to look that up.
There's too much content. I can't. I could tell you everything about every show.
You just can't know everything that's out.
I know. And it used to be like, oh, hey, pop culture. You know this reference? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's not all bad with cable because they do have the Spectrum does have that on demand, and I was able to actually go on a binge and watch The Orville, which is a new show, and then SEAL Team, and I binged that and totally got caught up on that. Both are good shows, and so that really helped because that kind of appointment television. I'm not always it's no 2 days are the same for me. So I might be available to watch something Tuesday night this week, but next Tuesday might be occupied. So I like going and picking it out and watching it when I want to watch it.
The only things I watch in the moment when they're on are Titans football and The Walking Dead. And when Better Call Saul and Fargo come back on, I will watch them that way. And that's it. I can't think of anything else. It's hey, it starts at 8. I'll be in front of my TV at 8.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot that exists like that for me.
Yeah. Really, right now I'm there's really nothing. Yeah.
So this is how we end the show, folks. There's just really nothing.
There's just nothing.
That. Dear